Hey guys, welcome back. Today we are going to learn how to unpack tuple items. Now, this is a very important concept in tuple items. What this term unpacking refers to is the process of parsing tuple items in individual variables. So, if there are multiple variables in tuple, how you can assign it to multiple variables through one statement. Yeah. So in Python, the parentheses are the default delimiters for a literal representation of sequence objects. So for an example, if I write T1 tuple 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and tuple 2 is equal to 1, comma 2, comma 3, comma 4, comma 5. Yeah. Both will give me the output in tuple. Yeah. So we need to understand the concept before we move into unpacking. So that's why I'm showing this. So either I write it within parentheses or without parentheses, as I told you earlier in one of my videos, that it will be automatically assigned to tuple. So if I check this type of T1, yeah, that is tuple because it is within parentheses. Let's see for the second one, that's tuple 2. The type is tuple. So Python automatically assigns these values, even though if you have not kept it within parentheses, it will also automatically assign any values which are in one sequence separated by a comma to a tuple as a data type. Yeah. Now, in order to store tuples in individual variable, you need to use multiple variables on left of assignment operator. Yeah. So what we are trying to do here is, suppose I have this tuple T1. Yeah. Now what I want to do is I want to assign 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to different variables. What I can do is I can give this variable names separated by comma and assign it and assign T1 to it. You will find the values of this are automatically assigned this way. But now this is not tuple. If I check for type of A, it will be an integer. You see this? Since one value is assigned to one variable at a time. Yeah. So that's how tuple is unpacked in individual variables. Now, in this example, we saw that the number of variables on the left of assignment operator is equal to the number of items in the tuple. Yeah. So you need to note that the number of variables on the left of the assignment operator should be equal to the items in the tuple. Why I'm saying that? Let's show you an example. If I do not do that, it will give me a value error. So value error while unpacking items if count of tuple and variable do not match. So let me show you an example. Either it be less or more, it will give you an error. So let's start with a lesser, some lesser variables. So T1 equals to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let me give only three variables. Yeah. And let's say print. See this? It is giving me a value error because there are three variables here wherein the elements within the tuple are 5. Yeah. It could be either way as well where I give more variables. So I say comma D, comma E, comma F, comma G. So I have two more variables wherein there are only 5 items within the tuple. So there are 7 variables, but the items within the tuple are 5. So let's see what is the output. It's again giving me a value error. So the point here is you need to have similar count of variables as what is the length of the tuple. Yeah. But there is a workaround to it, or there is a method by which you can by which you can overcome this problem. So you can unpack. I'll put a text. I'll say unpack using asterisk. Yeah. Asterisk is this sign, the star sign on your keyboard. Yes. Unpack. Let me put it bold. Let me make it bold. What's happening? Oh, this. Let me make it bold now. Bold. And let me put aesthetics in this now. Let me see whether it works. Yes. Okay. Yeah, not making it bold. I just keep it asterisk. You need to understand that it is a star sign. I'll mention it in the comment because it's not making it bold as such. That's why I'm trying to. Yes, perfect. So this is value error, the part of the let me just bifurcate it so that we have proper explanations being added. So value error you'll get if the number variable is more or less than the length of the tuple. Python raises a value error. Yeah. Same way, asterisk, the star symbol is used for unpacking. So you need to prefix star to the variable. Yeah. You need to star to the variable. Yes. How we do that? Let's see with an example. So I'll use the same example since we got an error here. What I can do is, since I have lesser, where it is, okay. Since I have lesser items, we got an error, right? So what I can do is, I'll ask C to hold all the other items which are remainder by specifying it as C, and it will store it as a list. Let's see the output. Okay, I need to remove DNE because there is no DNE. So I'll print ABC. You'll find that the first variable A is stored as an integer, B is stored as a integer, and C is stored as a list. Let's see. I'll say type of A. Same way I'll use type of B and type of C to understand what exactly the variable turns into, because I have given a single variable, right? Yeah, I'll say print. So it gives me proper. Yeah. So it is int. The second B is again int, and the third one is list. Since all the items are stored within this, we can also do it for any of the variable within that particular thing. So not necessarily you do you mark the last variable as asterisk. You can mark the middle one as asterisk as well, which will store the entire. What will happen here is A will store the first item, C will store the last item, and B will store all the items which are in between, which are left. So let's see what happens here. Yeah. Then see here, A has stored 1, B has stored the list, and C has stored the last item. And same way, we can see the types. Yes. So this is how you can manipulate your string using this. Again, same way, if I have to do it for the first one will turn into a list. So it will be automatically turned into a list wherever you are specified to take the maximum items, multiple items. So the tuple is unpacked in such a way that individual variables take up the value first, leaving the remaining values to the list X or the list A. Yeah. So this is an important concept which you need to understand how tuples get unpacked so that you can use individual items within a tuple rather than using for loop or while loop to unpack those items. Yeah. Hope you understood this concept and use it for your data analysis. Hope you like this video. Do like, share it with your colleagues who want to learn Python. Do comment on all these examples or the information that I have tried to provide through this video. If you have any value addition which could help my viewers to learn more about this particular topic, do comment on it. Do share your feedback through comments. Do subscribe to my channel if you want to get such informative videos directly to your inbox. Thank you so much.